Ang Tagalog ko, mga pare, hindi masyado malakas, pero kaya.
Kamusta mga pre? Welcome sa Cutting Deals.
Sin! So, sabihin natin kung paano tayo nagka-meet each other.
Sige. Naalala ko pa, siguro mga 4 or 5 years ago, na nagbabasketball. Actually, nagbabasketball yung papa ko. Yeah. Actually, kahapon lang, uminom kami ni Papa.
Nasinggero si Lance, guys.
Uminom kami ni Papa, nakwento niya sa akin. Naalala niya pa na naalaban niya sa basketball si Leo at si Luigi. Tapos, yun, nakwento ni Leo na barber siya dito. And then, nakwento rin ni Papa na barber ako dito. And same day na yun, inasa ako ni Leo kung gusto ko bang magtrabaho sa barbershop na pinagtatrabahuhan niya. Actually, ano pa lang yun, yung first year ko na nagugupit. Tapos sabi ni Leo kung gusto ko daw maggupit. Pinaliwanag niya kung paano nag-work. Pwede akong pumasok lang anytime na may appointment ako. Pero aminin ko, hindi ako naniwala eh.
Yeah.
Hindi ako naniwala.
Ito, nagsisinungaling daw ako sa mga sinasabi ko or whatsoever, you know?
Yeah.
Because,
kasi mayabang yung kuya ko.
Hindi, kasi
magkapatid kami.
So, hey guys, ako si Leo. Tapos, sabi ni Lance, oh yeah, gusto ko maging barber or whatever, you know? And I know for a fact that he wasn't that serious because, you know, hindi man niya na ako message whatsoever. Tapos, one day, nakita niya nagbukas na yung shop. Tapos, nanalo siya ng OVO t-shirt. He was just supposed to be a customer. Tapos ngayon, naging co-worker na namin siya. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about how we met Bobito, actually.
Yeah. So, basically...
No, we're gonna talk about it, Bobito.
Oh, okay.
Pakilala mo na. Pakilala
mo natin si Bobito, man.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Yan nga pala, ako nga pala si Josh. And... nag-start ako... to be honest, COVID din nun eh. And then I was at the shop actually, and then I was trying to get a cut from my guy Lance. Kasi matagal na siya nagugupit nun. Like every Filipino here in Oakville goes to Lance actually. Yeah.
Wow, idol si Lance.
Oh,
yeah.
Si Lance talaga number
and
1.
And then I just finished college that time too. And then my guy, like si Lance, tinanong niya ako if gusto ko daw ba matutong maggupit.
Wait lang. Ihinto ko siya.
Yeah, sige.
Pero
I'm like, who's that guy? You know what I'm saying? And like, look, like a year later, he's like a sick barber now.
Bro, and then
know?
I remember like Josh, he kept calling me Louie. He's like,
Louie.
Louie. I was like, who the fuck is Louie, dog? Not me.
Yeah, that's
Pero-
how we all met, man.
Pero nakilala ko rin sila Luigi tapos si Leo na dahil sa ball din eh. Yeah. Tapos, pero alam din yun ni Lance na nag-try ako na matuto maggupit nun. Feeling ko before pa siya nun eh. Kaso lang hindi ko tinuloy talaga. Yeah.
Why didn't you continue it? Bakit hindi mo...
Oo, kasi nag-end up na nag-away kami nung ginugupitan ko.
Ano nangyari?
Like,
Fix it a little bit.
so, naalala ko na sa Forster yun eh, park yun. Tapos, so ginupitan ko siya, ginupitan ko yung kaibigan ko, binigyan ko ng mohawk. Yeah. Tapos, yung sa kanya, ginawa ko sa kanya, pantay yung sa likod. It was actually even, you know? Like center talaga. Tapos si Lance,
Like a Mr. T.
yeah,
Mohawk.
naglalaro kami and then nakita ni Lance yung buhok ko. Like, bakit daw liko? Hindi pantay sa likod. Tapos tawa na siya ng tawa. Tapos yun, nag-away na kami ng lion ko.
Okay, so, Josh, name your top 5 Filipino dish of all time.
Siguro, yung favorite food, I'll say kare-kare sinigang, sisig, and ano pa, adobo, and tinola.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's Filipino dish.
How about you, Leo? Let's
Okay,
hear
yung
yours.
pinaka-paborito kong Filipino food is first daing na bangus, tapos tortang talong, tapos laing. Laing is really good. Laing, tapos okay, so palabok obviously, that's like my favorite noodles. I hate pancit. I like palabok. Tapos and beef steak. Ikaw, Lance?
Ikaw.
Kulang yung lima lang eh. Pero sige. See? Kulang talaga eh. Adobo, sinigang,
Come on, man.
Wala ka na may isip.
adobong manok, adobong baboy.
Lahat adobo.
Wag lang adobong galunggong. Okay?
Okay.
Pero ito, may napanood kasi akong barbero siya sa Pilipinas. Kasi alam naman natin na isa sa mga struggles nating mga Pilipino dati pagdating natin dito, yung presyo ng gupit.
Totoo
Diba?
yan.
Kasi yung
No, for
presyo
sure,
ng gupit. So, nanonood pa rin ako ng mga videos about sa mga barbers sa Pilipinas na kasi gusto ko makita kung paano ba yung daily life ng mga barber sa Pilipinas. Ako hindi ko naranasan maging barbero sa Pilipinas. May napanood ako, isang barber siya na parang nakalimutan ko yung pangalan niya eh. Pero on a Sunday, he did 30 haircuts.
Damn.
On a Sunday.
30 haircuts?
And
Yeah.
then magkano yun? Magkano yung per
and ito
cut?
nga yung nakakatawa doon kasi parang sabi niya, yeah, it's a Sunday, I'm gonna start my day really slow because it's a slow day, you
Yeah.
know?
It's a slow day.
Yeah,
30 is a slow
30
day for that,
haircuts.
man.
yeah. Pero ang gupit niya lang is like 70 pesos.
70 pesos is like $2, right?
Yeah,
Oh, damn, bro.
yeah. He made
Yeah.
bank that day though, sa
Yeah,
Pilipinas.
$14.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. See, yeah, so like every time na umuwi ako sa Philippines, right? I always na nagpupunta ako sa mga barbershop, especially yung mga barbershop na run down and like by example like yung isang barbero na pinuntahan ko sa Nueva Vizcaya, right? Kinarge niya ako only like 40 pesos. Tapos I gave him like 500 pesos, right? That's like to him like that's a lot already, which is like for us obviously like it's different because like sa Pilipinas yung 500 madami ka ng pwedeng mabili or and like here like 500 pesos, bro, it's like it's literally like only like 3 liters of gas. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you can't
yeah,
you
mhm.
can't really compare the
Yeah.
amount of money that is being spent in the Philippines compared to here. Like that's why like yung mga Filipino, like that's why it's very hard for them to understand
Mhm.
that yung buhay natin dito is very hard because we all have to pay in dollars too.
Yeah.
You know, because the way they're doing it, like palagi lang nilang kino-compare yung like yung dollar sa peso. Like even when I first came to Canada, right? No, I was like 11 years old, and then I go to McDonald's and I was just like, okay, bro, I think like the meal was like what, like $6, right? And I think about it, and I'm just like, oh man, this is 300 pesos just for a burger, you know? But like,
Yeah.
it was very hard for me to get off that mentality because all I knew was the Philippines,
Mhm.
you know, the
Yeah.
Philippines like thing, you know? And every time, even I go to the Philippines, man, I forget like the type of money na I'm spending, right? Let's say punta ka sa restaurant, right? And then tapos sa restaurant, yung pagkain ko like 1,000 pesos or whatever. I still don't know how much 1,000 pesos is sa dollars because I just spend it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that. But nothing better that like pag nasa Pilipinas ka, they look at you and hindi nila alam na marunong ka mag-Tagalog and they try to change the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like every time na nagpunta ako sa Philippines, right? Like the last time I went to the Philippines, I had an experience where I was trying to buy a vape, right? I was trying to buy a vape and then it was one of those electronic vapes.
Mhm.
And then the lady was trying to sell the vapes isang Filipino or whatever for like 1,500 pesos for a vape.
Mahal naman na.
Yeah. Tapos sa akin, naging 3,500.
What?
Tapos kala niya hindi ako marunong mag-Tagalog. So I was like, ate, bakit 3,500 sa akin? Tapos sa kanya, 1,500. I don't understand. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just the fact that in the Philippines, they see that you're from Canada, they think that you're just like money made. Do you get what I'm saying? They think that just
Mhm.
because you grew up in Canada or you work in Canada, you could afford everything in the Philippines, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of don't rate a little bit, but it is what it is, you know. Like someone, you can't knock the hustle, you know. But I love Philippines, man.
Even when remember when we went back to Boracay, like
Mhm.
they were trying to, what's it called? They're like, oh, nasan yung mask nyo? Tapos sabi nila, oh, there's a fine if you don't wear a mask.
Yeah, that's like with Kevin. Kevin got really
Yeah,
mad, bro.
and then you know, like I get it because like, you know, we were with Christina, she's white,
Mhm.
and we were with Kevin, who kind of looks like, you know, he doesn't look Filipino, he's
Yeah.
half Filipino, you know.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And like
And
his,
then-
and like what it's called, like his wife Marcella is like
Marcella, she's
Spanish.
Colombian,
Yeah.
yeah. And then, you know, like my girlfriend, she's Vietnamese, so doesn't look like, you know, like
Mhm.
Filipino. Pero yung lahat na mga tao, like they were just walking like with no mask. Pero tayo, like we were, you know,
Yeah, we're just stick out.
yeah, we
That's
we
all.
were sticking out, you know.
No, that's pretty. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like every time the nasa Pilipinas come here, like that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah,
You know, like it's
like it doesn't like feel like it's our country, even though it is our country. You know, we
Mhm.
were born there. You know what I'm saying?
But I love Philippines, man.
Yeah,
like,
I
one
love
day-
the Philippines too.
Philippines is awesome, man.
Kasi kami ni Lance, hindi pa kami nakaka-uwi eh.
Mhm.
For like,
Yeah.
gano'n nakatagal? Like
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
even for me, like the first time that umuwi ako, I came to Canada when I was 11, and then I didn't go back to the Philippines until I was 20.
Yeah.
So it took me like 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since then, I've been trying to go back like at least once a year
Mhm.
yeah.
because I love it so much, man. Like the people in the Philippines, like it keeps me grounded. Like everyone in the Philippines, like you see them and you just want to help them, and like they're just so happy with everything that they have, even though you know they have something very little. Like even though like mahirap sila or whatever, they just have their family, and that's all that matters to them.
Mhm.
That's what I love about Philippines, because the minute everyone comes over to Canada, like as a community, as a Filipino community, I feel like we're always just targeting each other. Like palagi lang tayo, like we're always wanting up each other, you know? Like
Mhm.
pag yung kotse mo like Mercedes, right? Ta sasabihin ng isang Filipino, be like, oh, yung kotse mo Mercedes, pero yung Honda ko mas mabilis.
Mm.
Parang there's always like a competition.
There's always a
yeah.
competition.
Do
That's
you
how-
do you have like a, you know, do you have a scenario like that, Lance?
Actually ako hindi eh, kasi iniiwas ko yung sarili ko doon kasi una-una wala akong pambili ng kotse. Diba? Kaya
no, but like it's just
no,
like
pero
a,
yeah, I know.
like you know, like yung mga ibang, like you know, like Filipinos here sa Canada, like we wanna basically like grow our community, like gusto natin maging work together,
Yeah.
pero on the back that we're always just basically trying to one up each other, like
Yeah.
pag this guy is this guy, and like even though hindi nila kilala yung isang tao, just because nakikita nilang may ginagawa ang isang tao na like they don't like or they don't
Mhm.
approve, they're gonna say that mayabang yung tao na yun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totoo yan.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kasi kung iisipin lang
Yeah,
natin.
because like even as me as a kid, man, like
Yeah.
nung bata kami dalawa ni Luigi, like we're one of the first Filipino kids, like straight from the Philippines.
Yeah,
come-
kasi
yeah,
lalo
come
na
from- you know what I mean?
nung umpisa pa lang parang onting-onti pa lang yung mga
wala,
Filipino
mga
dito.
Pilipino nun.
walang
Halos
Filipino.
wala pa.
Yeah.
Wala
Diba?
walang
Wala
Filipino
pa.
at the time.
Anong experience nyo nun? Kasi
Oh.
laging yun yung naririnig namin nung pagdating namin. Parang
Yeah.
pagdating namin, uy dati wala pang
wala,
Pilipino.
bro. Like
Well,
Siyempre wala pa talaga. Wala pa kami.
Mhm.
Well, para sa akin, like, konting mahirap pero hindi. Kasi I was like still young, you know?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like 9, tapos I made new friends. It was easy for me to like
Yeah.
adjust.
adapt.
Yeah,
Adapt, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so I think like the biggest problem sa mga Filipino coming over here, like gusto lang nilang maging like friends sa mga Filipinos.
Yeah.
Ayaw nilang maging friends with like a bunch of other peoples.
Yeah.
Because
mga
they
ibang
think
lahi, no?
because they think that yung mga ibang lahi they're gonna probably make fun of them
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But
So
they're not
ano
gonna
sa
make
tingin
fun.
mo yung mapapayo mo sa mga Pilipinong gusto pumunta dito or sa mga bago?
I
Or
think
yung
sa
mga
mga
dating
sa
pa
mga
nandito.
bagong pagdating
Oo.
mga bagong like Filipino na pupunta sa Canada, I think that they should like expand and like
Yeah.
really like
Mhm.
see what's really out there dito sa Canada, because sa Canada like it's not the Philippines anymore.
Yeah, like madaming
Mhm.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot more
Yeah.
opportunities, but like the only opportunities that you're gonna get pag palagang nasa Filipino is what a Filipino has to offer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When everyone could just have
Like kaming dalawa,
you know?
madami kaming mga kaibigan na hindi Filipino.
Mhm.
Like, tapos like ever since that, like I feel like we excelled,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
Like business wise, like our lifestyle and all that stuff. Instead of us, like my brother and I, like we love going back to the Philippines, but we travel to like other places,
Mhm.
you know? Like that's what I tell like Lance all the time. I say, yeah, like, going back to the Philippines is like amazing.
I love going back to the Philippines, man.
But you should always
you should always try other countries too.
other
right?
countries too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, like basically like every time umuwi ako sa Philippines, right? Like the first thing I want to do.
Wait, kuya.
Mm.
Taga saan pa pala kayo sa Pilipinas?
O sa
Yan.
sa Isabela kami, Santiago
Yeah.
City.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so every time na umuwi kami sa, let's say sa Isabela, right?
Mhm.
Gusto naming magpunta sa old school na pinupuntahan namin.
Mm.
Like last year, like bumili kami ng mga school supplies. Tapos pinagkain namin yung mga bata for, like mga siguro 600 kids.
yeah.
Pinulungan namin. And every time I go to the Philippines, that's all I want to do. Like I want to get back to the Philippines because like I feel like they need it more than us.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like pag nakikita natin yung mga bata na yun, parang
It's like,
tayo rin yun eh.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
Like,
man.
nanggaling din
Nung
tayo dun
bata
eh.
Yeah,
tayo.
bro.
Yeah.
Like
Diba?
100%, man. Like
Mhm.
nung bata kami,
Mhm.
like I remember yung like like my lola, like she would go to like a donut place and then they would give her a box of donuts. Tapos so titinda namin, kasama kami, naglalakad kami palagi ng lola namin. Tapos it's me and Luigi. And like I remember she would only make like I don't know, man, like probably
Like 25 pesos. mga
yeah,
ganun.
like I don't know, man. Probably like 50 pesos, and then
Yeah.
like she has to pay back the donuts and stuff. And yeah, man, like to us, like now that's $1.
yeah.
Like my grandma had to walk basically like ilang oras, like 6 hours for $1. And then now like God bless that nagpunta na tayo sa Canada, and then that's why
Yeah.
you always have to try to
Yeah.
help
Mhm.
out,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. I feel like dito as a Filipino, kailangan makita mo yung kung makita mo yung worth mo and makita mo yung potential mo. At least malaman mo lang yung potential mo para at least
Mhm.
mag-try ka i-reach
Mm.
yun. Kasi
Mhm.
sayang, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Like kung mamumuhay lang tayo na parang gusto lang natin
like a day-to-day one,
yeah,
right,
a
you
day to
know?
day or like ma-afford yung bills natin.
Yeah,
Mm.
see, that's
Kasi
the problem.
Dito, yung pera natin halos pare-pareho lang.
Mhm.
Ang pinagkakaiba lang natin dito, tayong mga Pilipino, is kung saan natin ibinabayad, kung anong brand ng sasakyan yung binabayaran natin, kung
See,
ano,
like-
yeah, 'di ba? Kung
Exactly. Like it's
Yeah.
like parang like pag maganda damit ko, then that means I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but like at the end of the day, man, like we should just as a community, we should never look at each other like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi-
That's the problem that I have.
Feeling ko may enough na Filipino naman para 'di ba, magtulungan.
Mhm.
Kasi ang dami kong nakikita like sa Toronto, ang daming successful na basketball leagues.
Mhm.
Nag-work sila together.
Mhm.
Burlington, Mississauga, 'di ba?
Yep.
And I feel like yung mga Filipino din, mga matatalino din naman tayo, hindi naman tayo.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like all the
Diba?
Filipinos are very smart.
I feel like
Yeah.
the Filipinos, like, like your parents,
Mhm.
like they're the hardest working
Yeah.
people ever,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and I feel like we all have that in us,
Yeah.
100%, man. Like my dad used to work a night shift, bro.
Yeah.
And like for me, like I worked a night shift for a whole year. Tapos I
Mhm.
lost 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. I saw Leo. I was like, is that Luigi now?
Exactly. I was like, I was so fat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So we should wrap this up, man.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your
Lang
last
po
words,
yan.
Lance?
Yeah,
Like a message to all the Filipinos, man.
Yeah, abangan nyo, marami pa kaming pag-uusapan about dito sa Filipino community dito sa Canada, and ano yung mga napapansin namin sa Pilipinas, and yeah, welcome sa pilot episode namin, and
Yes, sir.
And
Coming
guys,
Mabuhay Philippines gang.
sir.
Dang.